Hello, Voitenko Wellness family and friends. Happy Valentine's Day. So today we're going to talk about primitive reflexes. These are things we check on the first newborn visit that tell us how the baby's nervous system is doing. You want to make sure that they're there for complete newborns that are like less than a week old. And if they're not there, we have to check about the reason why they're not there and how to help those reflexes activate properly so they can also recede properly, because primitive reflexes only last from birth till certain stages throughout the development. Primitive reflexes are actually meant to help the baby during birth. There's about 5 or 6 reflexes that are actually utilized by the contractions of the uterus and the various bones of the pelvis to help the baby emerge into the world. So it's not just the mom that's doing all the work, it is also the baby that is doing work to help the birthing process. So primitive reflexes, they're about 5 or 6 we check. If they're not there, we really need to check the nervous system in the spine and the cervical spine, and we almost want to try to sort of trigger them so then they can recede properly and not cause other problems throughout development. Because if they're retained, that can cause problems in development with like dexterity and balance and other coordination issues. And if they're not there, they can cause similar problems with dexterity, balance, and coordination. So these primitive reflexes are actually very, very important both for the birthing process and for tracking neurology and development of the baby as they're growing and as those reflexes appear and disappear. It's actually interesting when you find these reflexes in adults, because that means they've retained it throughout their entire life, and they often have other issues that they don't even know about, that don't they have, and they always seem like, oh, I'm just clumsy, or oh, my hands are just weak or whatever, and then they have these reflexes throughout adulthood. So we really want to also check them with teens, adults that have balance, coordination issues. These will all kind of appear if the reflexes are still present. Children that have scoliosis can often have one of these reflexes that's still there. So we kind of check those, and it's really easy to decrease those reflexes if they've been retained. You just kind of stimulate them until they go away. It's it's an interesting concept. And we obviously would tell a parent, hey, your kid has this reflex. You need to do this like a couple times a day until this reflex goes away, because once that nerve track, that nerve pathway is stimulated enough, it then goes through the process of decreasing its sensitivity. So just, a little fun thing. I'm in a different setting today. If you haven't noticed, I'm outside again. We moved out of our house, which is great. There's a lot of stressors there. So we're, we're now at the in-laws house until our new place is ready to be moved into. So I hope you all have a great Valentine's Day. Hope you have someone special to spend it with, and we will see you in the clinic. Have a good Monday. Bye.